Hello and welcome there, YouTube. We are here for two more races of the Season 2 Sony Cup Series. We are getting close to the season finale. After this race, many drivers' hopes of a championship will be dashed. Many others will still be in the chase to win the championship for Season 2. The 99 of Nick Korodovos is your points leader. Where is he starting? We'll see. He's starting in 6th right now. Second in points to him is Luke Martin, sliding back in points. He's 14 points behind, starting midfield for that Viagra 27 car. Third in points, Nick Mason, the 48. He's only 20 points back. Then it's Noah Schofield, a whole entire race back. In the 98 car, he will have to work his way up from the back of the field. Then it's Eugene Max in the 32 car, more than a race back. 32 points back for that 32 car. He's going to need a rebound here today, possibly have to win to have to get himself back into chancing of winning the championship. Sean Galligan, almost 2 races back. He also needs to win and hope for some bad wrecks for the 99 and 27 to get back in the title hunt. This guy also, he could have got eliminated at Bearfield. Greg Brown has to win the next 2 races. And Nicholas Korodovos finished last in every race, and basically everybody else in front of him has to finish last in the races, and Greg Brown has to win. It's very rare if he was going to win the championship now, he will start in 5th in line. Let's get your starting grid.
Just for myself. Seems like overnight my heart grew cold, and now I'm so far from home. I turn my back on those I love.
Through the final corner of the Zen Joitles, we are coming around to start this race. Jacob Lawler in the 51 car will start second. Andrew Allen in the 10 is starting on the pole here today. Coming to the green flag here. The pace car pulls in. Green flag is out here at Zen Joitles. This race is almost like a crapshoot. If a championship contender gets involved in the wreck, this could desperately mess up the championship if a guy gets involved in a wreck. Nicholas Korodovos, if he can get by through this race, he may be fine for the championship. But if he gets involved in the big one, which will most likely happen here today in that 99 car, then his championship hopes could be dashed, leaving the 27, the 32, the 98, the 48 having a chance to fight back for this championship fight. There's the 48 of Nick Mace, a closer look of him in the car. That 48 car, 4 wide there. I'm really impressed with Nick Mace. He was 80 points back leaving race 15. Now he is only 20 points back here today. He is right on the edge of winning this championship if he can just make up a few more ground on Nicholas Korodovos, who is sliding back to the rear. I don't know if that's planned by Nicholas Korodovos, but he's tailing the rear of the field now. Nicholas Korodovos hanging on to the rear of the field. But for the lead, Mason Gordon in the 92 car. He won his first race in the Sony Cup Series at Atlanta. He right now going to try and lead lap number 1, but Andrew Allen in the 10 leads that lap. Look at the pack of racing here. 4 wide racing, 5 wide. Whoa, I think the 48's blowing up. The 48 blows up in front of the pack and wrecks the field. The 27's involved. He's on his roof. I think Nicholas Korodovos may have been involved. The 48 blew up in front of the entire field. Nick Mace blows up and cost the championship contenders to lose ground. Nicholas Korodovos made it by the big wreck. Luke Martin's hopes of a championship just been dashed there. Luke Martin was the one I saw go on his roof. Luke Martin. The 27 car has been strung all season long. Luke Martin's hopes of a championship may be up here today at Zen Joitles. Here's the race back to the line. You can see that 98 and the 32 car right up in the biz pack. They need to make up a lot of ground to get back in this championship fight. Mason Gordon off the final few turns here. Looks like he's going to lead them back to the start-finish line. Eugene Max needed that. He was 32 points coming into this race. He will come out to the finish line to get 4th at the line. Let's see what happened. Okay, let's take a closer look here. The 48 starts to blow up. That 48 Chevrolet gave up in front of the entire field. Right up it. The 19 got collected with the 24 lifting for him. Ralph Mason was involved. The 24 got on its side. Luke Martin in the 27 car was also involved. He went on his roof. All you can see is smoke there. And Dylan White's involved. And Nick Korodovos got by. Let's go on board with some cars. And with that wreck happening, Luke Martin's hopes of a championship may have been done right there. Let's see if he's still on track in that 27 car. Yes, he is. After going airborne, that 27 car, he's still up on the track. I don't know how damaged that car is, though. Luke Martin in the 27 car tails the end of the field after flipping. Nick Korodovos in the 99. He missed the big wreck, but he's at the tail end of the field. There's Sean Galligan. He needs a good race to get within a race of winning the championship. He's pretty far back. I don't think he'll have a chance at the championship. Neither will Greg Brown if they don't get back up there to the front. Eugene Max needs this race here. If him and Noah Schofield can get up there and run up front like they tried to do at Atlanta, they could be a really good shot at winning the championship. Even though the 32 car was only 32 points back going into this race, he could have a shot at winning the championship. Noah Schofield, 23 points back. That is a race back. You got to be within 23 points after this race to have a chance at the championship. Noah Schofield is going to gain points today as they run right now. But let's get to your let's get restarting here today. Let's restart the race here for after car. Well, let's get back to restart. Many people's dreams have just been dashed here at the Zen Joitles. Luke Martins, Nick Mace, these guys' championship hopes may have just been ruined here today at Zen Joitles. We're back to green flag racing. Mason Gordon's in the 92 is going to lead us down, but other people's dreams have just been rejuvenated after that wreck. Eugene Max, Noah Schofield, their hopes have just been gained up another notch there. Noah Schofield in the 98 car, going to the inside of the 10. Noah Schofield, Eugene Max, their mindset here at Zen Joitles is to win. We still haven't seen the big one. That's the 4-car wreck. Luke Martin in the 27 car is holding on to the draft fairly well with that car that just flipped. Where's the 99? The 99 right there. Right now pushing Sean Galligan, who is still a legitimate threat. That is still mathematically in the championship hunt. Rather, I think after this race, Galligan will be eliminated, as will Greg Brown. William Duncan and Jacob Lawler, them two have had good seasons ever since the last few races. for them guys winning races. They've shown that they're good racers, and they're getting ready for Season 3 where they actually have really good rides. The front three are starting to pull away just a little bit. Mason Gordon still leads meanwhile. Noah Schofield right now in second place. But here comes Andrews Allen, your 500 winner in the 10 car. Down the inside. The 92 car at Talladega ran up front until he got turned by Greg Brown into him at Talladega. They almost wrecked it at Talladega. Mason Gordon was a threat to win at Talladega, so he knows how to get around here on the super speedways. He leads right now, and Eugene Max and Noah Schofield sliding back on the high side. You want to get to the low group. That's the fastest lane, and there is on the super speedway. Nicholas Korodovos in the 99 car is holding on to the lead pack right now, but I think he's being a little cautious that there will be a big one, another big one, even though there is 16 cars in this pack. This is the slow cars that have just been in the wreck that was on lap number 2. Richard Johnson was back there, Dylan White, Evan Gattuso, and Luke Martin are all in back of there in that pack. Tate Schofield, Ralph Mason, all of them just trying to hold off. Luke Martin, if he can gain enough points, he can still be mathematically a threat to win the championship at DC, but realistically, he may not be a threat to win the championship after this race with that damaged car. Mason Gordon still holds off right now for the lead. Andrews Allen in the 10 car. Andrews Allen in the 10 has a future with the front two are teammates for Season 3. Mason Gordon will drive the 17 in Season 3, and Andrews Allen will drive the 16 in Season 3 as well. But here comes Connor Breton. He doesn't have a ride for Season 3. He wants to go out big in Season 2 because he doesn't have a ride for Season 3. Connor Breton to second. William Duncan, he's right there in third. Noah Hart right there in that 72 car. There's talk that he may not get that ride in the 83 for next season. Got to check on his deal right there. Noah Hart has been gaining up speed since the ending of the season in that 72 Krispy Kreme Ford. The pack is tightening up again. Let's check on Nicholas Korodovos. Nicholas Korodovos, Brandon McGuire, and Sean Galligan are hanging in the back because I think they may think there's another wreck coming up and they don't want to be involved in it. Nicholas whoa, they got really close there off that turn. They all bobbled off that turn. As the field is getting really racy now, as it isn't as big as it was earlier. Noah Schofield and Eugene Max have been slipping back in this pack. They need to gain as much points as they can if they want to still be a threat to win the championship. With Luke Martin out of the draft and losing points, this is letting Nicholas Korodovos gain more ground and points. Nicholas Korodovos may have a good shot at winning the championship now that Nick Mace have blown a motor and that caused Luke Martin to get involved in that big wreck last time. That was his biggest threats coming into this race. Noah Schofield is his next biggest threat. He right now runs a little bit of few spots ahead of him, but I think he needs to get up there and gain more points if he wants to still be a legitimate threat to win the championship down in DC. Right now, up front, the two teammates for Season 3 we're still working together. Andrews Allen, Mason Gordon. Here comes Eugene Max in that 32 car, working his way up in that 32. He needs to gain points in that 32 if he wants to still be in the factor of this championship. As we see in the back of the field, Nicholas Korodovos has finally charged back up to the pack. I think he knows it's time to go. He's following Brandon McGuire. The front five, single file, coming to the white flag. Who will have enough? Will Mason Gordon hold off to win his second race in the Sony Cup Series? That 92 team doesn't have really good engines in that shopping. The 10 car hasn't done much this season since the final 6 races. The 10 peaks high on his teammates, on his future teammate may that be, but Mason Gordon throws the block. Trent Tager, Hayden Klein right there on the back bumper. Here comes Hayden Klein in the 8. Hayden Klein in the 8 car, down low. Mason Gordon right now Which lane does he go with? Does he block the outside group? Does he block the inside? Last few turns. Mason Gordon got around a few more turns. Right now the 10 is coming hard though. His future teammate in the 10. Down the inside he looks. Mason Gordon throws the block down low. Coming to the final turn off this one. Whoa, car's getting antsy in the back. Here comes the 10 car down low. Andrews Allen to the lead. Down low goes Andrews Allen. Andrews Allen, the 10. A last lap pass for the lead. It's going to pay off here today. Andrews Allen, his last win was Daytona. Coming back to the stripe. It's going to be Andrews Allen winning at Zen Joitles. Andrews Allen wins here at Zen Joitles. Mason Gordon led a lot of that the last few laps. He will get second. Noah Schofield finishes fifth, gaining a good bit of ground on Nick Korodovos. Let's go to your official results. Here's your official results. Andrews Allen wins. Mason Gordon gets second. Brandon Bain third. Connor Breton in fourth. And fifth goes to Noah Schofield. But, as we all know, the next race is the season finale. Who is the guy still left for fighting for the championship? Let's find out.
How many times are you gonna try to shut me out? I told you once, told you twice, I ain't turning back around. You can say whatever, try to mess with me, I don't care, I'm not scared. You don't have to say you're sorry, save your sympathy. With a friend like you, I don't need an enemy. I would give you time if you were worth it, but guess what? You're not worth it. I'm always gonna be the last one standing, because I'm never gonna give up trying. And now I'm ready to go. I'm here, I'm waiting for you. And I'm gonna be the last one standing. The last